My name is...
Ireland's not the only thing that's green. Dollars are too.
That's my name.
Howdy dudes, it is the one, the only Drac. Oh wow, it is a big old wow. What will be the downfall of Dead by Daylight? When I say this, it is the truth. A lot of online games and live service games also will shut down. It's an inevitability. Nearly everything in this world has an expiration date. Just look at us. We eventually will kick the bucket. Yes, it's dark and grim to think about, but a lot of people like me will be like, hey, we're not scared of death. We express death. We want death. A bit like Valhalla, a bit like Vikings. But just like thinking about DBD, like, how would it literally shut down? So I've been thinking about it. Like, hey, maybe it could shut down like this. I don't think it'll die out next year. I think you'll see signs of it next year, like, hey, this is slowly killing the game. And I do think in like 2 years, the game will be like, hey, the player base will be massive how it is, because it is slowly dying already. I mean by the signs on the wall next year, like, hey, your favourite content creators, like, there's a lot of content creators already leaving, but the big signs on a lot of people, like, the favourite ones, like, Dowsy was for me, I was like, wow, Dowsy left? Like, if there even more people leave next year, I think that should be the signs on the wall, hey, this game is slowly dying. If not, well, I guess my theory is kind of wrong, but I do think more and more people will leave because, yeah, they can bring on new game modes, they can bring out new events. The thing is, this game is very stale. It's like you play a killer, oh wow, it's been nerfed. Wow, it's been nerfed in 2 weeks. Wow, it's been nerfed in 3 weeks. Wow, it's been nerfed next month. It's like, some of the perks are just actually like been nerfed, like pop, pain res. And it's like, why are you nerfing that? Killers really need that to slow down gens. I've been seeing more and more killers, tunnel, camp, you name it. Each new event is like, oh, kill degenerators. It's like, Jesus Christ almighty, can we do something new and original for once? Yes, I'm looking forward to the 2v8 mode, but yet again, it's like, that's like, we're doing the exact same thing, but with like 2 killers versus 8 survivors. But what I'm trying to get at is just like, come on, Dead by Daylight, do something original. I can't remember what was it, like you could literally go into different rifts and all that. Literally, this should be like a different escape thing for an event. That'd be really cool. It's not just me saying about the 8th anniversary event. A lot of people are going to say like, hey, we're just doing the exact same thing. It's just like playing normal DBD. There's nothing new, nothing like, hey, a new way to escape. I just think it's so gauche. I really don't get how hard is it to create a new way to escape the trial. How hard is it? Literally, I don't get what DBD is literally doing. It's like, oh, we've done this event. It's like, DBD, a lot of these stuff, what people already said, you're not really coming up with your own ideas, is what Cummins already been saying years and years and years. It's like, oh yeah, it's cool, we've got 2VA. Yeah, it's cool, we've got this anniversary event, because all the skins. They spend more time on the skins, trust me in that when I say it. Also, some of the DLC, like, the maps are just so bad. It's like, what the high hell are they on? Are they on Jet? Are they on Mentex? What the high hell are they on? It's like these maps are getting worse after worse. It's like, come on. It's like the new map for Vecna was utter dog crap. The map was just broken. It was not broken like RPD, but what the fuck are they doing? The loops are shit. Still, the top layer, like, there's no point going down the dungeon, because if you go down the dungeon, you're gonna lose a lot of the fucking generators, because if the survivor does a generator at the top, well, the dungeon is a fucking torture place. I've only heard one person like Vecna's map. I've only heard one person. I'm like, oh, how do you like this? This map is dog shit, and that's what's really grinding my gears with DBD. The maps are fucking god awful. The loops, just loops and the loops. I'm not repeating myself, but Jesus Christ, the loops are just, oh. It's like, this is just dog shit. Like, you get some good loops, but a lot of them are pointless. It's like, you get hit no matter what. It's like, the killer can literally go around left or right. It doesn't matter, you'll still get whacked. So what's the point in putting that loop in? It's a pointless loop. I know it's this and that, but it's a pointless loop. I prefer with DBD was like, oh, hey, you have to loop this and have a bit of skill. Nowadays, kills like, oh, I can just get Bloodless and just whack you eventually. It's just like, this is why I kind of want Bloodless 2 or 1, just because a lot of the killers are weak, like Trapper. I would say Pig. I don't know if Pig is still, like, weak, but my whole thing, what DBD's downfall will be massively people leaving and the toxicity. And literally look at the map. So many people say, oh, what's the point of me playing this map? Because this is DC. Literally, DC. Look, I see so many people DC on Retina's map because it is a fucking nightmare map. Two big things what will kill DBD is the toxicity and people leaving. Because, like what I said, if like some big YouTubers leave, people are like, oh, okay, then there's no point in watching my favourite DBD content creator. Like, when you play DBD, it's just also fucking toxicity fest. It's like, DBD's not really doing nothing. Literally, they're sweeping it underneath the rug. It's like, oh, nothing's really going on, nothing's really going on. That will literally kill the game. I know I'm saying literally sometimes, it will kill the game. The toxicity is really high and rampant right now. It's not just me speaking about it. So many people on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, Twitch, they are talking about it like left and right. Hey, this is so fucking out of control, the toxicity. Sweatiness, you really can't do much about because they can keep nerfing and nerfing perks, nerfing killers, nerfing this, nerfing that. It doesn't mean jack, because a lot of people will just get good at the game. They nerfed like Dead Hard and people just started going for sprint bursts. I don't know, they nerfed sprint bursts. And then they nerfed adrenaline, like they nerfed adrenaline and just went something else. It's just like, people just find other ways to be good at the game, and nerfing shit, it just feels like you're punishing the good players. Yes, some people call them sweaty. Yeah, sometimes I call them sweaty, but just one of the things you can't really do much about. It's like, oh, players will get good at the game. Like, look at Fortnite, people got really good at like building crap. I remember Fortnite like nerfed a bunch of like stuff you can like, get much, like the metals, basically the mats. What I'm trying to say, you really can't get much stuff. So players are like, what's the point in this? What's the point in that? So a lot of people left. Like a lot of the OG players left because it was like, hey, we're nerfing this, we're nerfing that, we're nerfing this, we're nerfing that. And this is what DBD is doing, like nerfing a bunch of shit. It's like, why are you nerfing a bunch of shit? Like the nerf Retina. Why did you nerf Retina? Retina's brand new out. It's like, Jesus Christ almighty, jumping on a poker stick. I don't see him as much nowadays. I think a lot of people have refunded him. Some people in the community was upset about it, like, hey, why did you nerf Retina? Retina wasn't that powerful. Or Retina didn't need a nerf, he's brand new out. It's just like, a lot of people were upset about that. And yet again, you're just doing what the fuck you want, looking at statistics, again, Dead by Daylight. It's like, come on, your community doesn't like all these random, wacky nerfs. Yes, they're doing some buffs here and there, it's like, yeah, again, some people are a bit upset. That's like, you can't win Dead by Daylight. You cannot win this whole buff and nerf shit. It's just utter fucking stupid trying to win this whole nerf and buff battle with the community. It's stupid. And Fortnite tried it with their community, and literally Fortnite dropped off a bit, and it came back with OG season because they tried to nerf and buff a bunch of shit. It's like the community wasn't happy with it because a lot of the nerfs they did and a lot of the buffs they did was just fucking stupid. Yeah, this buff was really good, but it's a roll of the dice when you get a good buff. And Dead by Daylight is not that big compared to Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty. They're pretty like in that little small niche community, if that makes sense. Yeah, they get some big licenses. Let's go. Then two big things what I said, like the community and toxicity will literally inevitably will kill DBD if they keep going down this whole route. Like the community is not really a big fan. It's like a couple of nerfs and buffs here. I'm gonna wrap it around here. I do believe like 2 years it will literally probably die out, not like massively die out, but like how Fortnite did. It's like, hey, it's Dead by Daylight, so you know what I mean, you can play some Dead by Daylight. Oh, it's got this new licensed character and don't play that. I do think they're going to get Jason Voorhees, but it's not going to save them. It's like, oh, you got Jason Voorhees, you'll bring a lot of people in, and a lot of people go like, okay then, I came back for this. And they're probably going to be nerfing Jason Voorhees because it is a hard killer to like buff and nerf, and it's so powerful, Jason Voorhees. And I think they're going to struggle like buffing him and nerfing him and balance them all out because he is a very hard killer. It's like they didn't put him with Scratching because he was a hard like killer to put in the game. It's like, how would DBD literally cope with Jason Voorhees? Because oh, he's a slasher. No, he's like kind of like teleport powers, not teleport powers. It's like, how can you put that in the game? Yeah, that'll be it today. Hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. So yeah, sign out for now. Have a great day.
You can't kill the boogeyman.